Don't you wanna? Welcome. Welcome to Bastards. That's Jack Worth. You may know him from such shows as I Didn't Call You Baldy Baldy. This is Joe Horer. You may remember it. And I'm Billy O'Brien from the Irish Republican Army. Today we are doing overrated, underrated. A unique concept that's never been done on the internet before. To kick us off, it's Jack Worth. What's your first one then? Boy, let me open this can of Red Bull, boy. Today we're sponsored by Red Bull. And we're going to get really hyper and watch our fucking dick shrink from all the fucking... what's it called? Taurine? Is that like the ball?
I thought it was like the ball semen, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is that an actual... Yeah, taurine.
Yeah.
Ball spunk. Oh, that's filth.
You sound like your mother. Jack Worth.
The Marvel Universe.
Underrated?
Are you a fan?
I'm a fan, but I feel like it is massive. So you could argue
It's
it's
too
overrated.
mainstream for you.
It's overrated.
Is it?
Well, no, you just said
What do you say?
I think underrated because I think there's.
Bill, are you paying attention?
I am.
There's
I'm
loads
just looking
to it.
at better overrated and underrated.
Well, I don't know. Fucking your game.
No. I like it.
You invented it. You invented it, mate.
Oh my god. Little wide-eyed.
Mate, they only get worse from there. So I mean,
I think underrated because there's probably loads more they can do with it. Like I'm not a Marvel geek, but I imagine they've only scratched the surface.
I think bordering overrated. I think it's good. It's just good, isn't it?
when you say they've not even scratched the surface, they've done like over 10 movies, man.
Yeah, it's 10 years
Well,
of shit, man.
Yeah, but is there more? There must be
That-
more.
like,
more
look
Marvel
Now it's
characters.
like, oh, you've got. Did you watch fucking what's her name, Captain Marvel? Because there was a fucking homeless man fingering his bum in the background, and he's a very important character 3 films down the line. Do you know what I mean? They try and fucking join everything together. It's
And also, like with me, it's a bit too messy. Like Spider-Man was sick when we were younger.
or Spider-Man's
like-
still bad.
Yeah, no, it's still good. No, it's still good. But like, they're like,
oh.
oh, let's do it. Oh, no, let's redo it. Oh no, let's redo it again because we got it wrong again. It's like just do it once,
No,
mate.
yeah, but then again, it's like
And the Hulk.
it's like you wouldn't go and like never. Oh, maybe you wouldn't fuck a girl that you fucked previously. You know what I mean? You wouldn't go. Oh no, I fucked her when I was 16. I'll leave her with that memory. If you could, you'd fucking you'd redo it. Do you know what I mean? You'd give it. So they're going like Spider-Man was all right. We can do it better.
I don't know. A lot of them are fat now.
Bastard.
Overrated or underrated? Yeah.
Paper and pen.
Pissing in the sea.
Oh, okay.
Underrated.
Yeah, I
because
think-
it's very relieving.
Yeah, man.
So can I tell you a little?
Yeah, good
Story?
Just an anecdote.
Please do.
And boy.
I've only been, you know, I won't brag, but you know, I've seen a lot of countries through work. But in terms of holidays, I've only ever had one holiday abroad, and that was in Tenerife, like 2-3 years ago. Never really swam in the sea, because I fucking nearly died when I was younger in the sea. Swam out there like a child, waving at Sal, like, thinking I was well far out, and there was like fucking kids with no arms, like further off. And I was talking to her, and she was like, yeah, people piss in the sea all the time. And I swear to God, I was fucking, 3 years ago, I was like 26, 25. I'd never pissed in the sea, and I remember just going, I'm going to do it. So I swam further out, yeah? It was magical.
Mate, it's amazing.
Especially, I've never thought it would feel so nice to film the warmth of your piss around
yeah.
your
Warms you up.
body.
It warms you up.
In your trunks, mate. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I just do it all the time.
And your belly gets like quite warm because it builds up. Like.
Until you start doing this. But again, the water tastes shit anyway.
But a bit like
so-
classic, like you'll be looking around and then you go to
Yeah.
do it and then all of a sudden there's like 10 people like around you like
feeling the same warmth.
yeah,
like,
like, oh,
But
daddy.
it's also just sort of that thing of like, why do you look around? Like, what's gonna give? You're not getting your dick out, and like,
Yeah.
what gives away that you're pissing?
Oh, there's a,
When
shark, there's a
in-
shark 2 miles away that might smell it and bite the cock off.
What's that film? They're in a swimming pool, but it like the urine makes the pool water go blue. I think is it Role Models? It's an Adam Sandler film.
Oh,
Not role models,
yeah. Not role models,
grown-ups.
Yeah, the chlorine, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
is that a?
I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing.
No,
I've
When I
heard
watched
about
it, I
it.
thought
That was on South Park a time ago. Like, I
lucky.
think they put a dye in some pools so that kids don't piss in them because the dye will turn it blue.
Have you pissed in a swimming pool?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, mate, if you think about it now, remember
I have.
Orpington, right? The kids' pool was so warm. Like, I don't know if it was meant to be.
I imagine
just
it was. I
constant
don't
piss.
think it was. Yeah,
It
just
was
like a
just
fucking
piss.
load of. Yeah, that
And it was yellow as well, the water.
Oh.
Bastard.
I'll just chuck this one in. The night bus.
Oh, mate. There were
That's
some
yeah,
good
that's
memories
good.
on the night bus.
But there's also some fucking really dodgy shit seen in the night.
The worst thing about the night bus is because you've been drinking all night,
Yeah.
is a need for a piss. And where we used to get on at like Leicester Square, back
Yeah.
to St Mary Cray,
Yeah.
it would be horrendous. You'd try and jump out at Greenwich or something and quick like little slash. Like, gosh.
Sal
Fucking-
saw Lee and Will once. So it goes from Trafalgar Square to pretty much like St Mary Cray, doesn't it?
It does,
goes
yeah. The
back
last
to
stop is St Mary
London.
Cray.
Yeah, St Mary Cray Station.
And Sal got on the night bus from Bromley. Will and Lee were on there,
From Leicester Square, I'm guessing.
asleep. She got off, tried waking them, and then Will texted me the next day and said, we woke up
In
just
the
a
garage.
couple of stops after Trafalgar Square. So the guy did not wake him and just
He went
looped
all the way
back.
back.
And they got off because they thought they were at Orpington and then they were like, wait for another
I bet
night
it was
bus.
like, wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up.
What's the weirdest shit you've seen on the night bus?
I think it's just like rows, obviously rows, and then like
Pissing on the back.
pissing on the back, and weird people, like people that obviously haven't been out clubbing, but they're there at like 3 a.m.
That's what freaks
just
me
getting
out.
on the bus in
Yeah,
a random
yeah,
street,
yeah.
and they're like they look like they're psychos, and you
Yeah.
think, why?
They have their fucking
we have
Iceland
we have an
bags.
excuse. We've been out all night and been boozing, but they're just like
You get people like an 8-year-old come on like 3 a.m. with like
Yeah.
Asda bags.
yeah. It's
What
like,
the fuck you do? I used to try and sleep because it was the last stop. You could just.
But it's
try
like
and
when you
sleep.
drive late at night or early in the morning as well, and you just get like, you're just like, where the fuck are these? I know where I'm fucking going. Where
Yeah.
the fuck is everyone else?
yeah,
And the night bus is this. I think everyone's quite paranoid on the night
Yeah.
bus.
definitely.
I remember one time for New Year's Eve, it might not have been New Year's Eve, maybe around that time, I went up to Leicester Square, Covent Garden, sorry, with
Yeah.
Wes, and we got the
Yeah.
night bus, and me and Wes were like dicking about at the back, and there was this like huge group, everyone's in fancy dress, same sort of age, but like mixed group, and I said cunt, like for whatever reason, like me and Wes fucking around,
Yeah.
and this guy got well offended. He was like from Manchester or something. He was like, "You can't say that in front of girls, mate. Do you think you're a fucking big man and all this?" I was like,
Why are you
"Fuck
acting like a
on,
cunt for? You can't
Yeah.
say in front of
Yeah.
girls, you cunt.
Don't say that word." I'm like, "Mate, do you know where you are? Mate, you're in a fucking jungle, mate."
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey,
Mate, I'd have done this thing. It's like you're on a London night bus now, and they're like kicked the emergency door open, and all the air would have sucked out, and he would have gone no, and I would have been like fuck off.
We're
Yeah,
not,
night
we're not
buses-
fucking Leeds Festival now, mate. Fuck up.
The good thing of night buses, fights as well, is that you can just fully not be involved.
Yeah, 100%.
You just.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pause my music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, there's so
You're
much
pretending to be
entertainment.
asleep, like.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
man.
night bus drivers, they must have some stories. Like,
Oh, mate,
between,
they must be
like,
fucking miserable.
and miserable.
Sod
Yeah.
that, man.
Or fucking weirdos as well.
Yeah.
When you're fucked though, the night bus is beautiful. When you do, like, I call it time traveling. When you just go by yourself, night bus, and you just go.
And it,
Oh,
Yeah,
whoa.
exactly.
Whoa.
I say that was the beauty of being on like the last stop because you literally could, it was like 2 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
You could shut your eyes and you're gonna wake up.
9 times
Yeah.
out of 10, when it shuts down, like the bus
Yeah.
shuts down at St Mary Cray, I was always like,
And when you go through
yeah.
like Catford and stuff, Jack's already in deep sleep then. So when homeless people start wanking him off
Yeah.
and robbing his money, he just wakes up feeling great. Oh, that was great.
brilliant.
I'd always get on with like a full wallet and a not sore bum.
Bastard.
That was
Sit-
great.
That was a good one, man.
That was so much better than the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, innit? Well, get ready for this next fucking thing. You can see them, they're shit.
I can't read your ride.
A day at the races. Like going to the races, brother.
Overrated or underrated?
Getting
A lovely
PTSD.
time.
Innit?
Overrated.
Yeah, big time, man.
Mate, it's just full of gearheads that want to fight at the end
Yeah.
of the night. And that's us.
No, I went to Ascot like 2 years ago. Didn't see a single horse. Not one fucking horse.
Well, that's the thing, because you think you go there to watch the race. It's not. It's
I
just.
paid like
fucking
110 quid for
piss
this
up.
fucking bus, just full
Yeah.
of knobheads, like drinking Stella, because they don't drink all year. They just spend all year in the gym.
Yeah.
And then they're fucked. And then you get there and then you spunk loads of money on shit you don't know what you're
It is
doing. Like.
proper. It's a proper messy day.
So shit.
I did a speed with Let's blank his name. I did speed. I did speed with someone.
Sign one.
The night before, the work lot went to Ascot, and it was by far the worst day of my entire life. I hadn't slept, and we was all dressed up nice. We had to get on that fucking train from Waterloo. Got to Ascot, I sat on a bench and I just was like, I think I'm going to shit my pants. I'm going to shit my pants. And everyone around's like, yeah.
Like three-piece suits.
And there's all these women looking beautiful as well. And I look like a fucking shriveled prawn, man. I watched one race and I just went, I'm fucking done. And I went home. And it was the worst day.
Yeah.
But you lot seem to have a good time.
Nah, man, Ascot was
it was
Lingfield.
We went Lingfield and did a day there, and it was like
spoons for 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
I was trolled by 11.
We might as well have gone Colombia.
Yeah. It's literally them going like, where can we legally do cocaine dress nicely? Oh, the races. All right, yeah, we go there then.
At the back of a fucking bus, like
we rented a double-decker bus.
Yeah, it was,
really.
Yeah, it was like 10 in the morning in the back of
Was
a
it a
double-decker
fucking
bus.
wedding or something? Yeah, it's mad because it's like, oh wow, everyone's dolled themselves up to act like fucking animals.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, because you said about the women dressing up well nicely, but then there's so many like scraps and like women like acting badly, and not just women, like blokes as well. But
no, mainly
like,
women.
Generally,
Mate,
women at the races.
Prosecco is like
so bad.
rocket fuel for these girls.
Yeah.
And then they can get their ketamine straight from the horse. horses are at the starting line like.
They're fucking shooting the horses that have broken their legs and they get fucking glue off them.
Yeah. Or you see like slow motion, like that classic like movie thing. You just see this beautiful woman walking down with her hat and stuff. And she's like this and that. Mate, I tell you what is fucked up about Ascot.
Yeah.
I never knew it was a thing, and it's the closest I've ever been to the Queen. I'm not a fan of the Queen. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Queen. But she was like, does a little parade, and people bet on what she wears.
Yeah.
People bet what colour.
Yeah, that's an actual
dress
bookies actually do that as well.
yeah.
I think.
And I said, I bet I can hit her head with this can from this distance.
Bastard.
Zombies.
Like zombie movies, the concept of a zombie.
Zombies, as in the classic movie thing.
A zombie.
I kind of think my instinct is overrated because it's just like there's zombies in everything. Like there's films, they keep on remaking. Like there's only so far you can go with zombies.
Yeah.
Like The Walking Dead is like, there's zombies.
I
let's
watched
move location.
I watched like 2
there's more
episodes
zombies.
of Walking Dead. Was
Like,
like, nah.
The first couple of series were banging.
Yeah, they were good, but then it just gets to a
Isn't it
point
ironic
where
that by the time it ends, we will be zombies?
Ah.
yeah.
So there's a zombie outbreak, right? Where's the first place you go to?
Mummy.
I'll probably weirdly go to the woods.
Where you know nothing of your surroundings.
No, because
you got nowhere to hide.
The woods.
No, I'll stay in the
woods
house.
behind mine. I know the environment, and there's like hills. Like I build a camp there.
Right, and where are you going to get supplies and shit from? Imagine him just like running like this, and then gets to the woods. He's like, oh bugger!
Fuck, I need a tin of beans now.
He's got like a stick. He makes like a little fucking stick.
I'm thinking like worst result, but I suppose supplies would be a good first option. But I've got
the woods aren't that big.
Nah.
Imagine how many people walk in them woods. Like eventually the zombies will come to you.
My thought process behind it is that everyone's going to go to like Tesco, Alperton. Everyone's going to go to like the shops to try and get supplies.
True.
So I'm thinking outside the box of going somewhere a bit more scarce.
Where there's nothing.
The woods, yeah.
The woods.
Where there's not even stuff you can
I've
find.
watched Bear Grylls
on the floor.
Chestnuts and fucking...
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's a berry in this dog shit. That'd give me enough nutrients.
No, I think I'll be alright. I'm on a first floor flat at the top of a high street. I've got resources, baby.
They can get upstairs. They're not Daleks.
Yeah, but they got to get through my communal door, then my front door. They got to get past the Spurs fan next door. He'd get fucked first.
Yeah, but then if they get into the bottom,
what
the fuck
you're
are you gonna
trapped.
go jump out the balcony?
Oh shit.
Yeah, where's your
Once
route
they
out?
get in,
Where's your route out?
Yeah, off the Juliet balcony. I'll just jump on
I think you have to go get supplies first and foremost.
You've got that water thing next to you, like the bank.
The reservoir, yeah.
So you
That's
could
bad.
build that could be a fort because that's got like a slanted
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's
little-
got big gates.
You could have the old school medieval pitchforks facing outwards.
Yeah. You just have to find them. Yeah.
Come to the woods. There's loads of trees. We make them in there.
Bastard.
Iron brew.
Oh, I've got a good beverage down there as well. Can we intertwine beverages?
Yeah.
Capri Sun.
Oh,
Sunny D.
Oh.
Right, Iron
Piss.
Brew.
Iron Brew, I don't like.
No.
I don't get it, in all honesty.
It's Scottish, isn't it? It's a Scottish.
Yeah, well, there's your
National
first.
drink.
There's your first
Yeah,
problem.
but so it's fucking...
Do we trust them?
yeah.
I mean,
There's a reason we built fucking Walt Joe. All right.
I like it. I think it's really good for a hangover as well.
Yeah, I'm not keen. It's
I've never chosen it. Like, I've never...
If it's,
it's
there,
like
if
a
it's an
budget
option-
Lucasade original.
Yeah, I just think get a Lucasade. There's other options I would pick. I'd be like, even a Red Bull. I'd be like, why would I pick an Iron Brew?
It's different.
I think it's an acquired taste, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
It's
one
like
of the,
licorice. Do you know what
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, I like licorice.
Oh.
I wouldn't go out and
Yeah,
buy
but
it.
you like cocks as well.
Exactly. So
Licorice Cox is his favourite.
niche tastes.
Oh, fucking hell.
But right, so you're both overrated.
Overrated, yeah.
I think underrated. I think it's a really nice.
I think it's probably underrated, but I don't personally like it. But there could be a reason why a lot of people don't like it. It's because it's fucking.
Do you remember? I remember they used to have like the chewy sweets that were like Iron Brew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like the
little-
sherbet dip dabs.
Yeah.
Right. What was your
Capri Sun.
Oh mate, I love Capri Sun.
one? Right. I do, but it's just gone so quick.
Because you can't. It's so tasty. I've never been able to. I have to think.
You have to
Consciously
constantly.
to do
Yeah.
Stop. Otherwise, you just.
Gone. I'm leaning towards overrated only because of how small they are.
Are you talking about cocks now?
Maybe.
Bastard.
Living to 100. Overrated or underrated?
I think overrated. You know, because when you
Yeah.
get to that age, you're.
How old
You're-
was fucking John Tom Moore? Whatever his name is.
Thomas, what is it? 101? Maybe?
101. Maybe?
He seemed like he was living a good life at 100.
Yeah,
Still.
but he was fucking decrepit.
Nah, he was like, yeah.
He made most of his money at the age of 100.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
must have thought, fuck, why didn't I do this when I was like?
Yeah,
No, but
I
he-
suppose
he
it wasn't a
didn't-
pandemic around.
he
And
didn't-
it wouldn't have been entertaining watching a healthy man on a Zimmer
No,
frame.
it's true.
Yeah, but he
But
didn't.
that
He
only
didn't keep
worked-
that money. Like he obviously made money afterwards, but he didn't keep the money that he
Yeah, but
raised.
he probably kept enough that would last him the
He
year.
got
of
a
fucking...
percent. He
Oh, mate, he
got a nice
he-
little percentage.
What if
Yeah.
I say then,
Ooh.
overrated or underrated, how you are now, in
Right.
terms of age, immortality. Immortality.
Right.
Can I get a bit fitter though?
Well,
No,
yeah, because you
right
got,
now.
you got,
It has to be right
I
now.
can work on this frame.
Yeah, because I just mean your health and everything now is how you look, whatever. You can obviously still work out and fucking...
And can anything kill you, or like, could something still kill you?
Immortality.
Immortality
you don't
means
die.
you can't fucking die. Yeah.
Yeah, sign me up, boy.
Yeah,
Really?
I see. A lot of people say no because they don't want to see like people they love around them die over and over and over again. But I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Mate.
What about when the world ends? Can I die then?
No, you just
So I'll be
live
floating around in space.
immortal.
Yeah,
You're just immortal.
So you're immortal. So,
Mate, imagine the things you will see. You will see like
so apparently what it is, right? Everything that can possibly happen to you will happen to you if you are immortal. You will become a famous piano player
Yeah.
by chance because it just you've
There's
got
enough
all the
time.
in the world,
Yeah.
yeah. But
you can speak every language.
I guess it's the same of as dying. When you're dead, you're dead.
Joe would still be
Forever.
playing PS4 when he's like 1,000.
But you're like alive
Yeah.
forever.
It's PS5 as well, by the way, Jack.
I don't know if I could do it, man.
No.
That
I could.
scares me more than death.
I could do that.
Right, so
No,
okay.
okay.
let's just
Say you swallowed a nuclear bomb and someone blew it up. Like you can be as
No,
fucking
you're
immortal.
Oh
as you,
my god! what
you can
the
be
fuck
as
is
immortal
going-
as you want, but you ain't
You're
surviving.
immortal. You're immortal.
Immortal.
You're immortal. You won't ever die.
Oh, fucking
You're a
Why?
god.
I don't understand why you can't fathom that. It's not a real thing. It's
Oh, okay.
immortal. Yeah, but what if someone's found a blade hidden underneath the Egyptian pyramids that can only kill immortal? You're immortal. You're
Okay.
fucking...
Dragon glass.
Okay, so look, fathom this. So you think you'd love to do that?
I wouldn't mind doing that. That would be pretty
Everything,
cool.
yeah. So everything you could possibly desire and want in life,
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
And-
so much to
and,
life
and then
though,
what?
that you could.
And then what?
I think there's so much that you could do.
Yeah.
As in, you're talking about okay after that.
No,
and
yeah,
then what?
because you're immortal.
Because the thing is, you'll then meet other people
Yeah.
and new people,
yeah,
and every individual is different.
Yeah.
So you have different experiences with
Yeah.
all them different people.
and then what?
There'll be another generation of people that you
Yeah.
just meet. But then it becomes
Forever.
weird forever. It's like a continuous
Yeah,
like motion.
and then they all die, and
yeah.
they keep
and then you
dying,
just repeat it.
and then they
'Cause
keep dying.
Everyone's individual and
Yeah,
different.
and then what?
You just carry on.
And you have to just keep going and keep going. And
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I'd fucking
would.
get so bored of that.
Would you?
Yeah, because where's the beauty in life? Surely the beauty comes from knowing
Death.
that it's
Finite.
limitless. Yeah, it's like finite. That's the word.
Yeah, but look at fucking what's his name? Wolverine. He was meant to be immortal.
And he hates life.
Yeah, but he's dead, mate.
Is he dead?
He died.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
In X-Men
immortal. He
Origins.
wasn't immortal.
He was.
If he died, he's not immortal.
We're talking
Well, he was meant to
immortal
be.
of like...
No, he can just heal.
You're,
Well,
you're thinking like God
if you
immortal.
die-
What about the Immortals in 302?
Well, they're not immortal.
They
They
went
put their they put
They
their,
went off the fucking cliff,
So,
mate.
so
They put
again,
their name to the
if
test.
you if you die or
Oh, yeah.
can die,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're not immortal. If you never can die, you're immortal.
What if two immortal people had a fight?
None of them would die because they're immortal. They can't fucking die.
Unless another immortal person could kill them.
No.
What about
'cause
One
then they're
Punch
not
Man?
immortal.
One
If
Punch
you can
Man.
die in any way, you're not immortal.
What if Chuck Norris uppercutted one?
Then he'd
Then we'll
be
talk.
like, then if Chuck Norris upcut one, yeah, I'd be like, oh wow, he beat me up. I would then spend 100 years training, and when Chuck Norris is fucking on his deathbed, I'll fucking punch him in his rib, and I'll watch him collapse. I'll be like, it's me again, you fucking bowsy.
Bastard.
Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons.
Bastard.
I'm gonna throw a random one in there.
Go on.
It's very specific. Ceiling mirrors.
I'll rate that. It's better than fucking cats, isn't it?
He had fucking cats and all, you prick.
You didn't read it out.
Oh, mate, you're both dead to me. I don't care.
Oh,
Ceiling mirrors.
Ceiling mirrors. Underrated or overrated? Go.
Overrated.
Who gives a fuck? I don't need to see my fat body from another angle.
Or no, I wouldn't mind. No, because even if you think about it, are you thinking of sex? Like
Yeah, in a sex
over
way.
Because
it can be. Yeah, it can be.
I don't ever lay on my bed and go, yeah, I'm ready for the day now. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think it'd be quite cool for sex.
if a
Definitely.
woman's because if a woman's on top, all you're gonna see is her fucking scalp and then your body, and then if you're on top, all she's gonna see is your fucking arsehole going like this. I don't know what position you could do for a mirrored ceiling.
Wouldn't
That'd be nice.
doggy style and then looking up?
Yeah, but then you're just looking at
Then
her
you're-
back.
But then
Dogs can't look up though.
You can see her fucking. No, that was fucking sick.
Bastard.
Right, love me, I hate
you got
you.
Off,
This is my
you got
last.
off-
No, this is my
off the
last
rails,
shot of
off the book.
redemption.
Go on.
Is this in the book or is it off the book?
Is you making this? Yeah, you making
No,
this up
no,
now?
no, no.
Is this
Is
pre-scripted?
this in the
This
book?
is scripted.
Okay.
Designer branded clothing.
Overrated or underrated?
Overrated. Of course, it's overrated.
Yeah, of course
You-
it's
you
Yeah,
do
overrated.
but
buy
do
it.
do you personally like wearing brands?
Not really.
No.
Whatever I say, you two are just going to be fucking pricks. No, I'm not doing it. Fuck you both. That's off. Bye bye.
All right. Ready?
No. It's a
No.
good. It's a valid point.
No, it is good, but he fucking you don't want it, so
Don't point at me and go in.
Bastard.
Jesus Christ.
most overrated piece of shit in the world.
Whoa, controversial.
Sorry to our
But
Christian viewers.
I think it is
And not as in, I'm not
overrated.
talking about
Religion.
Christianity.
Okay,
I'm
you're
just
thinking
talking
the
about
individual.
Jesus Christ as a human being.
I think technically underrated because I honestly believe Jesus was just a bloke back in the day.
Yeah.
Like a
His
prophet,
his
like.
disciples were just like he was just a well-known.
He was like
lad.
he was like a Dalai Lama of his time.
Yeah, and his disciples were just his mates, and he just got battered, drunk in a tavern, went into this cave, and then his disciples sort of made up this sort of jokey story amongst themselves about he came out of the cave as son of God and shit, and then it just escalated into the religion.
Yeah.
That's my theory of it.
I never knew it was Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John and Joe. That's Joe's version. Yeah, we got fucking rat ass one night. Do you think though? Like, imagine if that was because today's the day he, God rest his soul, he died.
Oh shit! It's
Oh,
instant.
yeah,
and
isn't it?
I've just called him the most overrated piece of shit in the world. I was talking more
Yeah,
about.
but he's not real.
I
Is he?
meant
He's not gonna
religion in-
smite you. is he?
I meant religion in general.
No,
but yeah.
I just meant
Yeah.
as a person because, like, was he like a magician, a trickster?
Yeah, it could have been
Or
the
imagine
original.
just being a friend of his, and then him just one day not telling you, just being like, "Drink your Red Bull, Joe. Have a sip." That's wine. I just fucking turn that into wine. And you'd be like, "What?
What?
That's a fish in your hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking underrated.
He was
Yeah.
probably just quite well educated.
He could have
compared to
been-
his peers, and he's just a bit of a rebel. I don't know.
He could have been like an original fraudster, like just faking shit.
Just faking it till he made it.
Yeah.
I just can't, like, in terms of, like, he resurrects on. I just. It's never happened before.
Yeah.
Like,
And
I just don't get it.
one loaf of bread feeding 1,000 people, and it's like, right?
Yeah.
How did that work?
Yeah, but was it, like,
Logistically,
these stories are probably like snowballed over
Yeah,
time, haven't
yeah,
they?
yeah,
and that's the thing. Like,
It could have been rat-arsed because there's some things that I've seen you do,
And
which
it gets
are probably
exaggerated over
not
time, like-
what you did at all. Like, Jack fucking took on 4 geezers at once.
I thought it was in like 4 cocks.
He would fucking take him at 4 of them. But do you know what I mean? Like, you see people do shit, and then I think
It does
could
get
be
over
that.
time.
Yeah, of
stuff
course it
does
does,
get
man.
exaggerated, and also because some stories you do sort
Well,
of
like,
add a little
like
bit.
an Animal Farm, like the story just
Yeah,
loses
yeah, yeah.
over time.
That's
It
true.
loses its reality.
Oh Jesus, we was fucking at the beach, mate. Yeah, and he fucking went to dive. I swear to God, he ran so fast. He took about 2 steps on the water, bro. It was
Yeah,
sick.
walking on water.
And then as he goes out, he walks on water.
Or what if he was like he
Yeah.
just walked over the ice lake? And
What did that
was like-
prove as well?
Yeah,
I don't
innit?
know.
It could have
Or
been
walking on water, that he was
immortal.
superior to other humans.
Well, he
as
wasn't
well.
immortal, was he? Because he died.
He is immortal.
But he
'cause
came
he's still
back.
about, isn't he?
Yeah, but he came back.
In spirit.
Yeah, so he still died.
Do you know what I reckon it was? You know, on Takeshi's
No, he's
Castle.
crucified.
You know, Takeshi's Castle, when they run across a pond and one of the stones gives way. He managed to get over, like, on the stones.
He just wants to catch his castle.
Oh, it's Jesus Christ! He just fucking. Fucking hell. You know, when they're running up the hill and the boulders are coming down.
Yeah,
It's just Jesus Christ coming out of the cave, fucking throwing the boulders that are blocking his way.
Oh, mate.
Takeshi's Castle, overrated or underrated?
Oh, mate. Underrated. Where's
underrated,
it gone?
yeah, I want
Why
it
is it
back.
on Challenge TV? It should still be on mainstream
More
telly.
people have been on the moon than have won Takeshi's Castle.
Oh, mate. It's the
That is a
ult-
fact.
That's believable as
mate,
well.
it's the ultimate fucking show. Like,
Yeah.
You have more chance of joining, like training and joining, and
You could watch 3 episodes in a row and watch like all different events.
What-
Like it'd be different every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What annoyed me with Takeshi's Castle though is that all the challenges were tough, and then it got to that final round where they're on them little sort of mopedy fins, and that's to shoot the ink, didn't they, off the target?
that was
but
shit.
the paper was so flimsy, like a strong wind would have just broken it. So it
Yeah,
and
and-
it always felt like
yeah.
it was,
And
they
the,
were
and the
set up
guards
to
had like a
lose.
fucking jet
Yeah.
stream on there. It's
Yeah.
like,
the guards were fucking.
They had like
this.
a riot, like.
and what you didn't see with the winners is that they got fucking gunned in the back of the head. Afterwards they were like tied up and fucking you dare win, you fucking dang.
Oh, fucking hell.
They're still being held hostage in
What would
Takeshi's
you say is
Castle.
the most underrated or overrated Takeshi Castle game? So for me, I hated Bridge Ball for some reason. I just
I
didn't
love
like
Bridge
Bridge
I
Ball.
like Bridge Ball. I didn't like the honeycomb one because I think
Oh, what? Where the guy?
No, but-
yeah,
run
the guy
through the-
comes in.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
gonna rape you.
Yeah, it was like they run in, but they don't really. They sort of like half grab. It was always awkward. I always felt like the guy doing that wasn't really sure if he could touch
It
him or
got
not,
weird
and it was
as well
like,
when the women are just like.
yeah, yeah.
But I thought the bowling pin one was a bit shit. You know,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Is that the one? Is that the one where
They're at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah. Wait.
and they roll something down, and they're all dressed in a
Bowling,
Is that
bowling
what
they're
the
pin.
Skittles.
guy-
They're Skittles, aren't
What's
they?
the one
Yeah.
where the guy would do like the.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then what you do?
Ah,
And they have to
that's
get
a pretty-
closer.
like goodbye, Mr. Fucking
Yeah.
Mr. Wolf, wherever he fucking is.
Yeah, Bridge Ball was good until
Especially
you
the-
watch one where they just instantly lose their balance and then spend the rest of the time just like dragging underneath.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
just sort of
yeah,
like,
like,
oh, give
give
over,
up.
yeah.
Give up.
I'll say what one was quite tense was the one where they got to run up and like slide along that rail and balance over the end. It's like they're like on a surfboard and they've got to like balance over the end, and they're
It's
like,
like a volleyball.
"Whoa."
Like a little
Yeah,
volleyball
it's
thing.
so
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot about that one.
That was
That's
jokes.
that's all about. There's so much to that. You have to think about your weight, how far you're going
I
to go.
used to love
like-
when you'd then run up and they go, then there's a chair!
Yeah, yeah.
And then they just go straight to it.
Oh mate,
What were they saying though?
I don't know, I'm not fucking Japanese, am I?
I'd love to know. Like,
John! What would you say? You're running on, right? Let's see it, you're running. Here we have, for the sliding down the thing on the surfboard, Jack Worth.
oh fuck me, it's Brent, isn't it?
Bastard.
Oh, designer brand.
Designer Brands, that was it.
I thought
Yeah.
it was good.
Because I genuinely did think it was good.
Yeah, but
I
it was
just-
too late.
No, it was
My ego was hurt.
I've got I've got like prom, heroin.